Hello there, and welcome to JJ's Productions. We're here with the Guachito Antiquity. Quite an interesting escalation this, and I enjoyed this one. Very interesting start to level 1. We're told we need to acquire a syringe, a grenade, and become the guru. So, okay, interesting objectives as far as actually finding the things. I decided I was going to try and do this suit only, at least as much as possible. You know, obviously you change a disguise, but I thought, alright, we're going to just see if we can do the majority of this with the suit, just to encourage a bit of stealth behaviour, stealth gameplay. So, we've got a pipe here, let's climb up it. There is a guard who patrols up here, so just keep an eye out for him. As you can see, he's just walking to the right, so we're going to be good here. We can just shimmy along and climb up. We got these stairs here, and the syringe, I believe, is on the table. Okay, so once we've picked that up, we're just going to drop down this ledge here, and we're going to shimmy along back the way we came, and we're also going to drop down. Very easy start to this. Now, the grenade and the guru disguise are both up ahead in the compound, or the mansion, the villa. I still haven't worked out exactly what they call it. But yeah, the big place up ahead. So, it's pretty easy to get across there, you know. You just have to time your runs with the guards. I mean, you can see there I'm crouch sprinting, not much trouble. This guard did slow me down a little. I have had runs where I was just able to go straight across, he was already moving, so it could just be a case I was too fast for a change. But anyway, at this point you can just sprint, you don't even need to crouch. We've got the crowbar in our hand, so we're going to use that to open the door. Now the grenade we need is on the right, so we're going to go up these steps, and it's on the table just over here. I wasn't 100% sure when I was recording this. This is as far as I got up to this point. So yeah, we picked up the grenade, and then we're going to climb up to the top floor now. So there's a pipe up ahead, we're going to use that. Quite a bit of a climb. And again, there's a pipe just up ahead, so we're going to use that to go up. You can go inside as well, but I thought let's just stick to pipes. So just shimmy along and climb up, go through this open window in the middle, and the disguise is right in front of you, you can't miss it. So become the guru. At this point we're now told we need to eliminate the target whilst he is poisoned. So we've been given quite a number of ways to poison him. The difficulty at this point was that the target from the main mission is on his way to our target, so a little bit of difficulty there as far as not overlapping. Now, you've got a few options if you fancied it. You could throw an emetic grenade down there, just force the target from the main mission, the Don, to just move away for a bit while he's puking up. Or you can do what I do here. So we're just going to drop down here. And we're going to shadow the group for a moment. We're just going to try and get in a good position. You have to be careful because obviously there's the enforcers with the Don, plus there are the ones that patrol the area anyway. Now, this is the downside. This is just a bunch of dialogue that's spouting, and it's hard to speed them along really. However, it's probably best at this point to just let them carry on, because the way I see it, you can then get the target in the group, so it also means a few of them will probably be busy as well. That is if you aim your grenade right anyway. As you'll see, I didn't really aim this grenade well. I was preoccupied about not missing. You know, I want to make sure I didn't end up throwing it and causing one of them to get knocked out. So, in the end, I only got 2. Ideally, I would have got more, but it's definitely possible to get more. The key is to get the target, so it doesn't matter if the Don and his wife and the other guard start puking, just make sure that the target starts. Now, in this instance, he came over here. Now, I don't know if that is going to be something that happens on a regular basis, or if it's just a one-off. If it's a one-off, all you've got to do is follow him to wherever he goes. If he goes into a bathroom, you can just kill him there. If he goes over to a ledge like this, you can push him. There's plenty of options. It's definitely one you have to adapt to, but it's not impossible either. So we're going to use the coin we picked up when we were entering the trespassing areas before. Use it to distract the guard, so what he doesn't see us while we do that. All we need to do now is exit. And I stopped because I realised there's an exit down there, and in hindsight it's the only exit, so I'm glad I didn't start going the wrong way.
I will get right to work.
Wow, that sounded weird just hearing the Don say profoundly. Sorry, it really sounded out of context with everything else. Okay, so we're just waiting for this conversation to end. I mean, ideally, we wouldn't be waiting for these, but this is what we have to deal with. So we're going to shimmy along here just so that we're not in the line of sight of the Don. Unfortunately, we run out of room here, so we have got to climb the wall. So do more than I do here and just make sure the guards aren't walking this way. I didn't really look. As you can see, there's one right there and he's like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? So I threw a crowbar just to distract him, but try not rely on stuff like that. I was looking for a wall I could climb. I was getting a bit desperate at this point, like, let me climb, let me climb. But yeah, it's that wall. So yeah, you can just drop down here and just make your way to the exit. Very, very simple. So yeah, level 1, I did enjoy it. It was a little bit weird, just in the sense that it was like, you're really making me go out my way here, but in the end I didn't mind it. It was like, it encouraged a bit of stealth gameplay. It was possible to do quite quickly, so I call that a good level 1. You know, it wasn't intensely challenging, but it did give me a bit of stuff to think on. So the only thing I would say that is bad about it, and I've been saying this about a few of these escalations, they don't really encourage learning a tactic and then developing it. That's what I think is important in an escalation, that the first level you have a strategy and level 2 encourages you to build on or adapt that strategy. Whereas now, once you've done level 1, you can forget all of that. And personally, it's not something I enjoy. I would like the idea of using all of that knowledge that we've just done and pushing on with it. But that isn't what the game's going for right now, so we'll just have to accept it until the devs decide to go back that way. So for level 2, we're going to have 3 new targets. They're all pretty easy to get to, and we've got to poison them before killing them. It's pretty much the same as before. So we've got the unlocks, we've got the syringe, we've got the grenade, and we've got the guru suit. I actually don't mind the guru suit. I think it could be one that stands out quite nicely on a few maps. Okay, so level 2. We're starting in the shrine where we exited, and we do have to come back here each time, so keep that in mind. We've got to go to the main party area though, and the winery, so we're going to take a right turn here. Now, there is a secret entrance or a secret exit, whichever you want to call it, just up ahead. You don't need anything to unlock it, you just need to be able to unlock it. So the door up ahead, that may be locked if you haven't been this way before, so just keep that in mind. So we're now in a non-trespassing area. We're going to go through the door on the right. And down here are 2 targets. We're going to equip the emetic grenade and we're just going to chuck it into their vicinity. Make sure you don't do what I was nearly doing and throw it at them. You'll knock them out and they won't be happy. So once the emetics have gone off, they'll be registered as targets. What I decided to do at this point is get myself a knockout. I got a wrench. You don't need to do this, but I found it much smoother doing this next section with a knockout device. So they're both coming this way. One walks to the right of the screen, one walks to the left. As soon as the guy's walked further enough to the left, we're going to knock this guy out, snap his neck, and hide the body in the overgrowth. Now, because I killed the target, the other guy's puking, and he comes over here as if to say, oh, is that one free? I'll use that one then. So it is worth doing that, actually. It's a good little strategy. I found it amusing, though, that he sort of said, oh, is that one free? Yeah, I'll go there now then. So, yeah, now we're going to go into the winery, down these steps. We're going to just climb over here and drop down. The target's just over here, so what we're going to do is we're just going to send him into the Grape Crusher. Now, I did actually want to kill him with the Grape Crusher, but I didn't know how. I'll have to find that one out, but in the meantime, we're just going to snap his neck. It's not like we need to do something nasty with him. So, syringe him. That way he's going to puke. Yeah, I was a bit disappointed. I didn't know how to do that. I'll have to play the level a bit more. I was getting a lot of unlocks doing this escalation. So yeah, he's a target now, so we can subdue him and snap his neck. Well, snap his neck as we subdue him. No one will find the body there, so all we have to do here is exit. Now we've got a few barricades here, so we just jump over them and we're no longer trespassing. So the exit, if I'm right, is by the guru, by the shrine, I believe.
She's responsible.
So yeah, that one's a bit of a shame. It's like, you couldn't have given us one a bit nearer. But alas, again, the game decided to do that, so yay, running! I don't know. Maybe they had something in mind why they want you to keep going back in the shrine, some theme or some idea, some reference, but yeah, it didn't resonate with me. It's just like, well, you're making me go all this way when I was right by the winery exit. Ooh, okay, my watch just suddenly decided to tune in. Okay, so we're nearly there. Not much else to say really, is there? I mean, that was pretty simple. It was the easiest of 3 levels, let's put it like that. So level 3, once we get there, it will now be kill 5 targets in a different room. The difficulty I had with this one is that I wasn't sure, first of all, how to get to the room they were in, just for the fact that, again, I haven't played Mendoza a lot yet. But besides that, I was also thinking to myself, even though they're all in one room, I haven't got enough devices to kill them all in one go, or to emetic them all in one go. So that was a challenge I found. How do I actually poison them? There are a few good well, there's only one strategy really, so it's all about how fast can you do it if you're trying to get a good time on the leaderboard. So, once again, we have to go this way. There aren't many options. It would have been nice if there had been some way to get into the facility through that big door we just passed, but nope, nothing like that. So this time we're going up the stairs. We're going to go through what I'm calling the service entrance. There's probably a technical name for this area, I've just not learned it. Once I've played the game more, I'd like to think I would. Pick up this emetic poison. You don't need it here, but it's worth picking it up while you've got it. We're going to equip the emetic syringe, and we're going to try and emetic this guy as fast as we can. Now, there is a chance a guard will catch you doing that. If that's the case, just as obvious as it sounds, restart, try again. It is possible to get there without the guards seeing you. It's just a bit of a head turn scenario, so I had to restart a couple of times, I'm not going to lie, but I found this the most convenient way of getting this guy to move. Because if you go another way, you're either going to have to go into the bathroom up ahead and knock a guard out first, and then drag him through here, which we're going to do anyway, but you're going to have to do that first. Or you're just going to have to find a way of doing peekaboo with him. So I found it more convenient going this way about it, but you may disagree. You may think, alright, I'll knock this guy out, get the key card, then just do what I need to do elsewhere. So as soon as the NPC, the civilian's gone in the bathroom, you can knock the guard out, take his gun, take his card, and open the door. You will need the gun. That's the entire reason we came into this room. So drag the body, pop it in the box, and at this point, we need to prepare the kill room. I'm calling it the kill room. It's more like the emetic room. So we're just going to hide behind here. I was really sloppy at this point. I thought I got more time before a guard would see me, so that's why I was walking. I should have crouched. I should have even looked where the guards were, but I didn't. So I was very, very lucky here. I thought the guard would come to my left, he came to my right. I just saw him at the last second and was able to subdue him. But yeah, this was very lucky. I mean, I stopped at this point because I was like, will this guard see the body? He didn't, so I got away with one here. Yeah, I was clenching my butt here, I won't lie. It was a bit tense. So yeah, we're going to turn around and there's going to be a console right in front of 47. There it is. So we're going to activate it and we're going, numbers 1 and 3, we're going to disable the security doors and ventilate the barrel room. So yep, that's all we need to do to get the kill room ready. We're going to equip the emetic grenade, and it's essentially just so we can move 2 NPCs. One's a guard, one's a civilian, and yeah, we just need them out of the way for a few minutes. So they're both here, just throw it there. Don't forget the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, all the usual stuff. Okay, so them 2 are both out of it now. Now, I wouldn't advise putting the emetic poison into the ventilation system yet, but you can see you've got the option if you want to. As soon as the guard's out of the way, you're probably safe to do it because they're both poisoned. They won't really pay attention as they're walking around a corner. So yeah, hit the poison, turn on the ventilator. As soon as you can see the targets are there, turn off the ventilator so you can go into the room. This is why we got the silenced pistol. If you used a loud pistol, it would be a nightmare trying to kill all these. I did try it. So instead, just do your best to aim headshots and kill them all in clean sweeps. Yeah, I am really a bad shot at times, especially with a pistol like this. So luckily you can punch them and knock them out like that. That was not clean. That was not clean at all. But we did it. So yeah, all you gotta do now is make your way to an exit, and I wasn't sure what was the best one to go for. I hold my hands up here. I was a little thrown off because I didn't really know the best way to get out of the area. So we're going to go up here. We're going to go through the party. So all you have to do is go up these stairs, make a right into the bathroom, and you're then in the non-trespassing area. So you can pretty much go wherever you want as long as you don't trespass. So yeah, as far as this escalation goes, I found it quite fun. I actually would say this is the best of the deluxe ones. I think there was some interesting objectives, some interesting targets. I think level 2 was a bit too easy, but to be honest, I don't mind that. I think that was more a case of how could you speedrun it, which makes it a little bit interesting. Level 3 I wasn't overly fussed on, just for the fact that I thought it was a bit naff that you have to use the emetic to do everyone in that room. But again, it taught me something about the map, so maybe that's why I like it a bit more. But yeah, I'm curious what you guys think, because we've pretty much had all the deluxe escalations now, so there isn't much more to discuss on them, so we're going to get the normal batch soon. So hopefully they'll have a different flavour to what we've had already. So thank you for watching, thank you for listening, folks, and I will see you next time. This has been Josh from JJ's Productions, and until then, bye for now, folks.
Say the poor guy might be out for the whole season. Screw you, puta. Me extraña.